So, AMC theaters are wrapping up the 2025 summer season with a film that literally coined the term blockbuster. That's right, Jaws is 50 years old, which, aside from reminding me how close I am to needing shark-proof dentures, this also makes me proud that nobody has had the audacity, nay, the balls, to remake this masterpiece. And you know what? Good job, Hollywood. Stick to the money-grubbing crap sequels and leave the real classics alone, you beatniks. That said, it is fun to dream. So I'm putting on my imaginary producer cap and giving you my fantasy remake, which I am calling Jaws Redo. Or don't make this or I come to your house and fucking strangle you. But listen to my opinion because I'm sensitive and I actually have a thin ego. Oh, and spoilers ahead. Honestly, if you haven't seen Jaws by now, what are you, Amish? This thing was literally free on YouTube for a hot minute. I'm pretty sure you can find bootleg copies of this thing at gas stations across America. Hell, Red Lobster uses old Jaws discs as coasters. Just go watch the damn movie already. Anyway, I'm recasting this film as if it were released in 2025. This is all my opinion, so if you hate my picks, go ahead and scream at me in the comments. My channel could use the interaction. In fact, hey, drop your own Dreamcast too, so we can argue about that also. In addition to also, I'll be going in order of appearance, because suspense is half of the fun. Oh, and if you only care about the big three in this movie, they're scattered throughout this video, which means you either A, have to watch the whole video like a champ, or B, skip around like a lost tourist on a closed beach. Honestly, option A is way less work. All right, let's toss this fish dish on the grill. Chrissy, our favorite hors d'oeuvre, the literal snack. And yes, shout out to all the guys who fried their retinas, turning up the TV brightness whenever her scene comes on. My pick, Sydney Sweeney. Because let's be honest, who doesn't want to see her get eaten by a shark? Ellen Brody. I'm going with Sonequa Martin Green. She's done The Walking Dead and Star Trek, so she knows her way around an iconic franchise. Strong, opinionated, and a perfect match for my Chief Brody, who is sitting up in bed right now wondering if the kids are in the yad, not too far from the cat. It's a small part, sure, but she's already proven that she can turn tiny into unforgettable. Chief Brody. Years ago, I picked Denzel for this role. He would still crush it, quite frankly, but now I'm handing the fishing rod off to his son, John David Washington. This man is a powerhouse already, and I can totally see him as a New York fish out of water who has to take down a fish in the water. See what I did there? I'm clever. Deputy Hendricks. All right, wild card time. I'd recast original Jeffrey Kramer with Jeffrey motherfucking Kramer. Yeah, the guy's 80, but look at this dude. He could rip a shark in half just by whistling at it. And the poetic beauty of Hendricks still being a deputy? Poetry with a badge. Mayor Vaughn. You know, we lost Murray Hamilton years ago, so he's out of the running. I mean, how's he going to say Panic on the 4th of July if he's dead, right? So my choice for everyone's bite-in-the-ass small-town mayor is Pedro Pascal. All right, I get it. The man's in everything, and it's a bit of a typecast giving Eddington this year, but he's charming enough to make you want to like him, but smarmy enough to make you want to kick him in the shark bait. Honestly, though, picture Pedro whining about the beaches being closed. That is cinema. Quint, the biggest role in the movie. Yeah, it's technically Brody's story, but let's be real. Quint is the engine that makes this shark ride run. My choice? Tom Hardy. He's grizzled, he's versatile, and he could make the USS Indianapolis speech both terrifying and unforgettable. Plus, watching Hardy get bitten in half, I'd buy extra popcorn just for that. Show me the way to go home, Tom. Ben Gardner. Honestly, just do what Spielberg did and grab some random dude off the docks. Seriously, Spielberg did this. The man just ad-libbed all of his lines. Iconic. I'm pretty sure he's dead now too, but hang on, wait, what's his name? Looking over on Letterboxd, Craig Kingsbury passed away in 2002. You know, I'm pretty sure that this guy was Chuck Norris's grandfather. In fact, I prefer to believe that he's a Highlander. Let's go find him and put it back in my fake movie. All right, Hooper. Richard Dreyfuss was coked out of his mind in the 1970s, but you know who wasn't? For the touchy-feely, wokey Hooper version of 2025, let's go with an equally capable buff nerd type and cast Timothy Chalamet. If he can ride a giant sandworm with some gym equipment, he can certainly certainly poke a shark with a spear. Plus, watching Timmy and Tommy drink to their legs? Gold! Add Washington to the mix and you've got a reverse sushi just waiting to happen. Bruce. Bruce needs to be done by Weta Digital. The folks behind Lord of the Rings, Planet of the Apes, Avengers, and especially Avatar. Basically, they're the wizards you hire when you need a photorealistic, super hungry baby shark. Yeah. Okay, the score. No changes. Not a single note. John Williams nailed it the first time, and if you think dun 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 is too simple, then just zip it. John Williams may be derivative, but he is the composer of the ages and all praise the great orchestrator. Finally, director. Nope, not going with Spielberg again. The man nearly lost his kippa making Jaws the first time. You want me to torture him again? My pick, Jordan Peele. He's got the vision, the horror chops, and the humor to pull this off. Imagine Peele's take on Jaws. Scares, suspense, satire, sublime. So, there you have it. Jaws 2025. Not coming to a theater near you because some movies are just too damn sacred. I mean, could you imagine anyone remaking Star Wars or Gone with the Wind, or Titanic? Some films belong in their rocking chairs, whispering magic to the next generation of kids who discover them and say, wait, the world wasn't like in 4K back then? And then we can answer, nope. In fact, my parents had a world that was only black and white, and their parents didn't even have visuals. Everyone was blind, and all we had was fuzzy-ass radio voices. Those were the days. Good, bad, or ass-awful, every film deserves to be explored. Hop in and subscribe for more reviews, commentary, and plenty of snacks on the high road.